Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I know you looked at the title and said, okay, why are we reflecting at the end of January? Well, if you are anything like me, life came at you hard at the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024. I started a new job. I moved to a new neighborhood. I started a business. And if you're like me, you questioned whether you actually wanted to do plans and goals for 2024. But I decided to do them. And I'm sure there are other people like me who life came at them fast and hard. And it's now January, the end of January, and they're contemplating whether they're actually going to do their goals. Well, if you're watching this video, you are going to plan for 2024, okay? So what you need is, well, you don't need stickers, but I like to have stickers that makes it more appealing and motivational to get things done. A notebook, and you also need a writing utensil, a pen, a marker, something of that nature. So let me grab that really quickly. All right, and I have my pen. So this is all you need. So we're going to do our 2023 reflections and our 2024 intentions. We have 3 days left in January. Let's get this done so we can move on and feel good about our 2024, okay? So let's get started. So we're going to turn to a blank page in our notebook. And we are going to do 8 sections on this left side page. And I am going to use these stickers or these stickers. I think I'm going to use these stickers, and they're going to be our labels for each section. So I'll do that really quickly. All right, so we have done the hard part and we have placed our labels on top of the sheet. Now we're going to label them. So for the first 4, we're going to have our wins, challenges, lessons, and growth. We're going to put what worked, what did not work, impact, and adjustments for 2024. So I'm going to write that in as well as title my page for the reflections of 2023. So I have titled my page, I have labeled my sections, and we're going to start with sections 1 and 2. We're going to write our wins. What went well? What are the things that we are proud of that happened in 2023? And the challenges. What are the things that were hard? What are the things we had to overcome or that kind of skewed the course of our year? So we're going to write those now. All right, so I have completed the wins and the challenges. My wins were I was able to move into my dream apartment. I exited the nonprofit space. I went on our second annual cabin trip. I was able to relaunch my business, and I took 16 trips last year. And I was able to read a lot. I love reading, and I was able to do a lot of that in 2023. My challenges are some family relationships. I'm still working on that. My old job was just unfulfilling. It was nonprofit. I've been in the nonprofit sector for most of my finance career, and so it was time to go. I had a neck injury and I traveled with that neck injury. It would lasted about 3 weeks. It was horrible. There was nothing I could really do but let it subside. And so that was very limiting and very painful. And then weight, I'm on a weight loss journey, and it's been very difficult, especially with traveling. So I need to be more disciplined this year. And then anxiety. Anxiety is something that I will probably always struggle with, but learning to cope with it and learning my triggers has been key. All right, so our lessons and our growth. The things we learned. In lessons, we want to write down the things we learned in 2023. And then in growth, we want to, document how we grew and, how we became better as people. So let's do those sections. All right, so I have completed our lessons and growth. For lessons, vulnerability is necessary, especially if you want to have strong relationships and friendships. The only way to get close to people and to build that trust and that foundation is to open up. And sometimes those situations don't end well. Sometimes you do get hurt, but sometimes you don't. So you have to take that chance. And I learned that in 2023. I love space. I love my space. And that's that. I do value my alone time. And if I don't get it, it's not good for me. Too much travel is stressful. I went on 16 trips and I was supposed to go on 18, but I said no to the last 2 because it became stressful. It wasn't fun anymore. So 2024, you got to do some things different. And I've learned that God is my only constant. He's the only person that's going to always be there and always be available for me and always have access. And I can read my Bible at any time. I can pray at any time. I can meditate at any time. So that's something, I really learned in 2023. And I need to say no to dairy. I've been knowing this for a long time, but as I'm getting older, my body is just not adjusting well to having dairy in my system. So yes. And as far as growth, I've opened up more. I'm generally a private person, but as I'm looking for and seeking more deeper relationships, it's important for me to open up so people can find their similarities with me. And I've also set some boundaries, and those boundaries have hindered some relationships, but they've helped me in my daily life. And my personal finance routine has been perfected. I am the go-to when it comes to finances with my friends and family, and I find that as a blessing. So my personal finances is where I need it to be right now. And then my relationship with God has grown as I've learned to truly trust him and depend on him and love him. All right, so we're going to get into what's working and what's not. As it stated, what worked for me in 2023 that I want to carry over to 2024, and what's not working. What do I need to leave in 2023? Okay, and what's working and what's not working? What's working is my time with God. I spend time with God every morning and every night. I do a weekly Bible study. I am a part of a weekly faith chat. I also host a Bible study with a group of ladies, and that's been great for me. Fasting. I realized that I don't need to eat 3 meals a day. 2 meals a day with some snacks. Sometimes 1 meal a day with some snacks. Maybe supplement something with a smoothie works for me as far as my digestion. And budgeting. I have a strict budgeting routine that has been working great for me. It is fail-proof. As far as my planning, I plan, weekly, monthly, daily, quarterly, yearly, and that's been working great for me. And then spontaneity. I'm a planner, as I just said. So having those moments where I don't plan or just going with the flow has done wonders for me and for dealing with anxiety. So that's been great for me. What's not working? Virtual church. I need to find a church home. And it's so hard this day and age to find a church or a congregation that I truly love and adore. And so I'm still working on that. I will not give that up. My sleep schedule. I have so many things that I'm trying to do that I try to squeeze them in times where I should be resting. So I really need to visit that. And then my effort and appearance. I am very much a casual t-shirt and jogging pants with gym shoes, put on a head wrap. And I want to kind of elevate my look a little bit. I want to do a lot more when it comes to my appearance, put more effort into it. And then my apartment size. Yes, I'm in my dream apartment, but I realized that I need more space. I need more space, and I need more space. And then lastly, we are going to get into our impact and adjustment. What is it that you want to show to the world? What do you want the world to know about you or to say about you? What do you want your brand to be? What you want to put that here. And then our adjustments are those things that we need to tweak and change for 2024. All right, let's do that and we'll come back. All right, so we have done our impact and adjustments. The impact that I want to have, I want to be known for giving and showing God's love to all, and I want to be a community advocate. I'm really big on recidivism and, ending the homeless epidemic and giving back to the community. I don't want anyone to feel lonely, and that's anybody. That's why I have the community spaces that I have. Everyone should have a friend or a group or a tribe to talk to and be with and be supported and to support. In my adjustments, I want to visit congregations physically. I am over the virtual world, and I want to find a congregation I can call home. And I want to be a more intentional friend and actually put time into those relationships. I need to revamp my sleep schedule, my morning night routine, so that I can get adequate sleep and make sure that I don't have any vitamin deficiencies or mineral deficiencies, so that I can get quality sleep when I do sleep. I want to listen to less secular music. I do want to guard my heart, my eyes, my ears, my mouth a little bit better this year. And then I think having a nice, thorough Sunday reset will help me with planning out my outfits and planning out my hair and my nails. You can see my nails are not done because I don't have time to do them, but I need to make time to do that. So hopefully you see a change in that over this time period. All right, we've done our 2023 reflections. Now let's do our intentions really quickly. We're going to do them over here. All right, so we're going to have some prompts over here that we're going to answer as we set our intentions for 2024. So let's go to put the title up here. So since we are asking questions and it's going to be a little bit longer prompts, I'm going to use these stickers. Okay, I have written down all of my prompts. They are: what can I use more of in 2024? What can I use less of in 2024? What characteristics plus habits would I like to nurture? This year will be more. I will do less. I will give grace to myself for. I will let go of. I will embrace. So I'm going to go ahead and answer this prompt, and hopefully you'll answer them with me on your own notebook, and I will come back. We have completed our intentions for 2024. What can I use more of? Intentional alone time, a spiritual community, a health routine, and poetry. I love poetry. I love reciting it. I love going to open mics. So I need more of that in my life. And as far as a health routine, just getting my physical health in order as well as my mental health, looking for a therapist and all of that. What can I use less of? Giving too much. I'm a very giving person. It makes me happy, but I know sometimes I give too much. So I need to have a balance with that. Secular influence. I want to, I don't want to expose myself to too much negativity, too much evil, because it will influence me in one way or the other. Unwanted opinions. I don't want them. If I need advice, I'll ask. And I need to know how to discard of them and how to ignore, because that's a struggle as well. And then busyness. I'm so busy. I always have something to do. I'm always going somewhere and planning for something. So I want to have time where I can just sit and do nothing. What characteristics and habits would I like to nurture? Confidence, quiet spirit, organized, disciplined are the characteristics, as well as the habits, self-care routine, a rest day per week, and a do nothing weekend per month. That's going to help me sit down somewhere, okay? And then this year will be more structured, fun, and organized. I will do less complaining, eating bad, and stressing. I will give grace to myself for not feeling well, grieving, not knowing. I will let go of trauma, past mistakes, what I cannot control. I will embrace new friends, God's blessings, wisdom, and positivity. All right, so these are the reflections and intentions. It did not take long. Hopefully you take time to do your reflections and intentions for 2023 and 2024 so that we can get 2024 on a roll, get started strong. So on tomorrow, I'll have a video and we will go over our word of the year, and we will set our annual goals based on the life areas that are important to us. So please come back. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me know down below one of your reflections and one of your intentions for 2023 and 2024. I would love to read them. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did in the comment section below. And I will see you all on tomorrow. Bye.